I know it is a very inopportune time to be doing this with Christmas Eve tomorrow, the holidays, New Year's, the whole 9 yards. But sometimes you face a sharper curveball than others, and this was a pretty sharp one.
Well, Aggie Nation, it certainly doesn't feel like Christmas anymore. After two of the most successful years, if not the most in program history, head coach Jerry Kill has stepped down. The news was first reported by Pete Thamel, and ABC7 later confirmed it with multiple sources. Kill went 17-11 at the helm of the Aggies, leading them to their first back-to-back bowl games in 63 years, a 10-win season for just the second time in program history, and their first ever win over an SEC school. Those achievements saw athletic director Mario Rocha raise enough money to offer Kill a new contract worth $1.1 million until the end of 2027, which would have been a $450,000 raise to what he was expected to earn next year. Kill, though, opted to turn it down, telling me today the decision had nothing to do with money, and instead he was choosing family over football, as he wants to spend more time with his daughters and granddaughter. He also told me at his age he just couldn't give it his all anymore, saying the new college landscape with NIL and the transfer portal has made things harder for coaches, especially at a place like NMSU.
I'm going to be 63 years old, and, I'm giving up a head coaching job, and it's not about everybody wants to make things about hell, all that. It's not that. There's just no more gas in the gas tank. The hardest thing for me is Las Cruces, the people, and, all the support I had throughout the country, and it's been tough.
I certainly went back at coach, 82 different times, 82 different ways. But, he had made up his mind that from a head coaching standpoint, this was going to be it for him. I can't thank Jerry Kill enough for all he did for us. He, as to use a phrase, he left it all out on the field for us. I don't think he had anything left in the tank. And I really want to thank him for everything he did. I wish his tenure was longer.
And Coach Kill told me he doesn't plan on ever being a college head football coach again, but does want to still be involved in the game in some way, and he hopes that could be in helping the Aggies out from an analyst perspective. Rocha said there will always be an open invitation for him, and I suspect new head coach Tony Sanchez will happily welcome Kill in anytime too. As the news of Kill's departure broke simultaneously, we learned that current wide receivers coach Tony Sanchez will take over the program. Athletic director Mario Rocha told us he thought it was too late to conduct a national search for a new head coach and instead looked internally. Sanchez is an Aggie alum. He played for NMSU from 1994 to 95 and actually got his coaching start with the Aggies as a student assistant in 1996. From there, he bounced around high schools until 2014. That included Organ Mountain and Irvin High School locally, and stints at California and Bishop Gorman, where he led the Gales to 6 straight state championships. Most notably, Sanchez has already been a Division I head football coach. From 2015 to 2019, he led UNLV to a 20-40 record. Since then, he spent 3 years working with both Kill at TCU and NMSU.
We certainly believe we found the right guy in a former Aggie. We are not going to regress. We're going to do everything we can to keep the program where it is and or increase. Maybe a bold statement, but we worked too damn hard to get here. We sure ain't going to sit back and cry in our beer. Okay, we're going to do everything we can from every alum, every staff member, everybody that I can control. We will make sure we try to keep this on the right track.
He's got a lot of energy, a lot of juice. He's a guy that is going to work his butt off, and, he's capable of doing all the stuff I did. He's got that, he's not 63, let's put it that way, or 62.
Jerry Kill may have laid the platform for Sanchez, but there's no question he will have a lot of work to do in the coming days, weeks, and months. Only hours after we learned of the coaching change, NMSU star quarterback Diego Pavia entered the transfer portal. The QB1 led the Aggies to their 10-win season, and he threw and ran for nearly 3,900 yards and had 33 total touchdowns. Pavia already receiving an offer from Nevada just hours later. If Sanchez can't keep the QB1, that will be a big blow to the start of his career as the head coach of the NMSU Aggies. Sanchez now also needs to replace co-defensive coordinator and safeties coach Melvin Rice, who today joined Vanderbilt, along with offensive coordinator Tim Beck and defensive backs coach Cliff Odom, who is at Mississippi State. We'll break down the future of the Aggies and those positions more tomorrow. But for right now, that is your look at sports. We've got plenty more news after the break.